Aggression up top. Rajapaksa, Bairstow looking good. A wicket down, maybe two down. Things were looking so good for Punjab in a space of 4 or 5 deliveries. 3 wickets fall. Then Livingston goes and it's goodbye, good night, and good luck. 68 for 6 in 10 overs. Don't really see a way back from here. And it's echoes of their previous game. The only difference is Delhi have batted first and put runs on the board. The previous time, Punjab batted first, 115 all out. Here on Cricbuzz Comm Box, joined by Lisa Sthalekar. Lisa, you were the only one who stuck to the color blue. But I'm sure even in your wildest dreams, you wouldn't have thought you were just being polite and wanting to give both sides of the story.
Yeah, look, one thing that was evident in the first innings was spin. Spin played an important role. And you look at Delhi spinners led mainly by Akshar Patel and Kuldeep Yadav. I just thought if they're able to get Bairstow out cheaply and Livingston out cheaply, Mayank is down in confidence. If they can squeeze, and they did exactly that. I mean, Punjab lost, I think, 4 for 8 in 15 deliveries. And Shardul Thakur, who's, was spoken about him on Cricbuzz Live about, he hasn't necessarily performed as well as he would have liked. He's come to the party right now. Those 2 wickets in that over changed the course. And since then, the squeeze has been put on, and I just don't think Punjab have anything left in the tank, to be honest.
Yeah, and it's almost a case of deja vu because, yes, this is the second half of the tournament. You expect tired pitches and hence the spinners taking advantage. But a similar story did happen when they were 115 all out in the reverse fixture. There was also Akshar there. There was also Kuldeep there. And there they batted first and just didn't have runs on the board.
Yeah, and I think they actually got off to a fairly good start. I mean, Bairstow looked really good. He was able to pick up that short of a length delivery and dispatch it regularly. And I actually thought the one that he got, he might have found the middle of the bat. I thought that was going as well. I'm like, why are you bowling that length to him? But he just didn't quite get it out of the middle of the bat. And then from there, it just looked at a different game, didn't it, for Delhi? And you can see they're up and about. They're putting the squeeze on. David Warner's flying around in that cover position, and they're hunting as a pack. They're looking to bowl them out again cheaply, which is going to help their net run rate.
Yeah, just a quick word on Liam Livingston. I mean, after performing so well with the ball, yes, it was the wrong one from Kuldeep. It was a good delivery, but how much did he contribute to his own dismissal?
It's hard, isn't it, with those type of players when they play that expansive game? You have to trust them to still be able to hit the balls that they normally would out of the park. So you can't fault Liam Livingston there. He's still trying to play his natural game. I just think he was outdone by clever bowling. I'd love to see a speed variation of what Kuldeep actually bowled to him in that over. That one was probably a little bit slower. The length pulled back slightly. So clever bowling. Maybe a bit of a coach killer in that sense. You're there going, please don't play any rash shots. But it's a fine line with those type of players. If he gets that one out of the screws and goes for 6, everyone's going, great work, great batting, good aggressive intent. I mean, this is T20 cricket.
Well, at this stage, all Punjab can think about, because what it looks like, the scenario we've been talking about, is now the side that loses, in this case, it's most likely Punjab, can only get to 14 points. And if they can only get to 14 points, the only thing that could save them with a bunch of teams on 14 is a huge net run rate. So there will be some talk from the pavilion that, look, if we can't get to the score, how close can we get? Jitesh Sharma is there, Rishi Dhawan is there, Rabada still to come. They've got to make a fist of it.
Yeah, it may not be entertaining cricket from a fan's perspective, but it has to be calculated now. They've got to find how they can get out of this loss the best way possible to set up a chance for them to still have a good net run rate. So I get a sense maybe the messages coming out will be, all right, we can't lose all of our wickets trying to go for the victory, but how close can we actually get? Let's be really calculated and smart.
Well, the way the wickets have fallen in clumps, we might just be back very, very shortly for our end show. So we'll quickly wrap this up and we'll start preparing for the end Punjab won't like it, but they'll have to try and do something to try and get closer. That's all on Cricbuzz Comm Box.